What's up, world? This is another episode of Grind Media TV, and right about now, it's very special to me because I'm down here at my alma mater, Clark Atlanta, and whatnot. And to me, I'm down here for another reason, but I'm also going to give y'all a few of my thoughts on why higher education is so important. 20 years later, you know, I done had a chance to go off into this work world. I had a chance to be, I guess you can call it, very successful because I've been running and operating my own business for the majority of those years and stuff. And one of the things that Clark Atlanta taught me was that for a black man, you got to have your own business. So for me to sit here and say that majority of my 20 years, I've been self-employed, I can kind of call that a success, but at the same time, you know, it's more that I can kind of do. But to me, Clark played a big part up in the situation because not only did it teach me about working for myself, but it also taught me about pride, you know. It's something about being up on this campus and just running around and kind of networking with your fellow brothers and your sisters, and y'all talking about higher education. Y'all just learning, y'all exercising the brain. To me, that is amazing for you to take a kid up out of that community environment and you put him in an environment to where he can learn, he or she can learn and she can prosper. And that's why it's very important for me to make sure that I get the message out to you of why it's important that we take higher education serious. You know, like I said, 15, 20 years later, back up on the campus that I graduated from, and it's an honor for me to just sit here and give my impressions, you know. One thing that I really neglected that I think the younger people should understand is how important it is to build a networking circle of fellow students that you'll see yourself working with maybe later on down the road, you know. Every student have their own per se skill set and whatnot. So the key is to make sure that you lock yourself in with some of them guys that might have some skill sets for y'all to be able to build a business or build something great together. And that's why college is so important, because it eliminates the ones that don't really want to try. Because in order for you to be in college, you got to be putting forth some form of effort. And that's what it's about right now. In order for you to succeed, there got to be some form of effort being put up into it. And that's what this environment represents. It represents some people that probably came from some type of some type of background where it was a hardship. You know, we as the black people, you know, we kind of experience hardship up in our communities, and there's a lot of adversities and struggles. So for the kid that actually come up out of those type of environment and get here to a higher education and do everything that they're supposed to do, those are some good qualifications to kind of start with. So that's why it's very important that while you're in college, you make sure you understand the role of networking. And it's great, man. I didn't understand. I thought it was all about, you know, being able to make some money and showing people that you're a smart person and whatnot. But it's bigger than that, you know. It's about making sure that you can build a team of people that can do certain jobs, because you can only do so much, man. I don't care no matter how smart you is, how fast, big, strong, quick you are. You know, you're still gonna have to rely on certain people to execute certain stuff. You know, there's no way, you don't want to burn your brain out trying to solve every problem. So that's why it's very important for you to build a team of thinkers around you that can help fix certain problems and stuff and whatnot. But yeah, man. For y'all little kids out there that watch me, you know, a lot of y'all want to go off and be rappers and whatnot. But before you go do it, man, give college a try, man. Just give it a try and try to see if you can understand business first before you start putting together a product. And the only way to understand business first is to kind of go to a place like this and get you a higher education.